Alright, good evening everyone out there in RGL land. I am chessjerk and I will be running Arkanoid for all you fine people tonight. I hope you all enjoy the run and I hope the run goes well, because it's a impossible game, as some people have noticed. So we're going to get started right about now. Alright, so you'll see this is a very basic brick breaking game, but it can get very fast, so that contributes to most of the difficulty. So you see occasionally power-ups will fall to toward the bottom, toward the boss, which is the paddle at the bottom. And I should mention that I am using the special Arkanoid Controller, the boss controller that comes with the game. I am convinced that it is impossible to beat the game without said controller, because while you can use the NES controller, it simply does not move fast enough to catch up with the ball when the ball is going too fast. But you'll see there are various power-ups coming down. There are ones we're looking for, such as the pink break, which opens a warp to the next level, and the gray P, which is a 1-up, because there will be death in this run. It is my PB on deaths is I think 5 or 6, and there's just some levels where you're just going to die because the ball is going too fast and you can't catch up to it. So other power-ups you'll see, there's the blue E that doubles the size of the boss. There's a slow down, which we're doing a speed run here. We don't want to slow down. And let's see what else is there. There's the light blue D, which makes the ball divide into 3, which is useful for clearing some things sometimes fast, but it prevents more capsules from spawning when you have more than one ball on the screen. The red L is the laser, which is very useful when there are no gold blocks here. As you can see, this is the first occurrence of the gold block. The gold blocks are indestructible, so you have to go around them. And I grabbed the slowdown. We're going slow strats. That's alright. This is one of the hardest levels in the game, actually, because of the proximity of the blocks to the bottom. And you'll see, once I get the ball in between the rows of gold bricks, it will speed up very fast. I should have taken the laser. The laser is totally useless in this level. The balls speed up after a ball hits a certain amount of objects. Those objects being other blocks, or the sides of the level, or the paddle itself. So it can be fun. And you're getting a taste of that speed right now. And the ball stayed up there, alright. If the ball comes rocketing out at light speed, good luck with that. Oh, the green capsule there is catch. Catch is very useful because it makes the ball stick to the paddle. So you can aim and shoot it wherever you want. Angles can be very difficult at times, though. And for some reason, this controller is very shaky tonight. Alright, there's a laser. We definitely want lasers in levels like this, because I can just shoot all the blocks. You can only have 2 shots on the screen at a time, so I can't just mash the button as fast as I can. The hardest thing about doing this is I gotta pay attention to the ball while I'm shooting, and that can be difficult at times. But we did it, so that was good. Okay, so this level you see a lot of silver blocks. The silver blocks take more than 1 hit, and the number of hits they take will increase as the game goes on. Early on in the game they take 2 hits. In the very later levels, there are 36 levels. In the 30s they will take 6 hits. So that will be fun without laser if I don't get any lasers in those levels. But you'll see occasionally I'll let the balls drain like that because I'm trying to get better power-ups. Like for here I want a laser if possible. I'm going to take this slowdown because I don't want the ball going so fast when I have blocks so close to the bottom. That's almost asking for a death. So you see I got a 1-up there. You do get 1-ups with points. It's at 20. Oh, there's a 1-up right there. Nice. Very nice. 20,000 points, and then 60,000, and every 60,000 thereafter. So it'll show up to 6 on the right side, but it does track more than 6. So if I get up to 6 and get past 6, then you know it's a good run, because the odds of the run not finishing are pretty small. But if I have unfortunate deaths early on, suddenly I have 0 lives and then scrambling around trying just not to die. So you see the enemies popping down also from the top of the screen. They all function the same way, which is different than the arcade version, where they have actually different habits and different effects on the ball, but you can see that they generally just change the trajectory of the ball. And it's also, when the ball speeds up, it can change angle as well, which is very annoying if it's heading toward the bottom, and all of a sudden it changes angle and goes right past you down and costs you a life. So you see that extreme angle in some of those places can just hit the blocks perfectly. But it can be very hard to pull off. I'm going to take the disrupt and hope that it doesn't cost me. Sometimes it does. I'm forced to take that slow down. Enemies are getting uncomfortably close to the bottom. Thank you. Okay. Whew. When you have one block left for more than 10 seconds, it can get kind of nerve-wracking. Alright, so this is the level where I think is the farthest I've gotten with just the NES controller. Because in this level, the ball has a specific speed when it starts the level, and this is one of the fastest speeds, oddly enough, when you start. You also notice that when the ball hits the top of the screen, sometimes it speeds up dramatically. All levels have a speed level that we will increase the ball to if it hits the top if it is not at that speed. If it's going faster than that, it just doesn't do anything. And some levels don't even have, the top has no effect at all. So that's always nice. But some levels have a very drastic increase. So here we have what I like to call the puzzle levels. Like you have all these gold blocks and you just try to shoot all the blocks in the middle. Oh, there you go. That was pretty easy. If you get disrupted early on that level, you can actually shoot those blocks with a laser. Normally the laser you can't shoot, in a one tile, but there's I think it may be pixel perfect to shoot the bullets right in between those blocks. So it can be done, but it's not easy. So this level's annoying because it has these blocks amongst the gold at the top. And I try not to leave them for last, but sometimes it doesn't quite work out that way. This is one of the cases where the extended boss is actually a detriment, because it is very hard to get the angles that you're looking for with the extended boss, just because of how big it is. So another puzzle level here, and we're done. Easy peasy. Shoutouts to 10-year-old me who figured out that strat, and I've been using it ever since. Oh, ball came back out. No, that doesn't happen all the time. Shouldn't make a difference. Okay, good. So yes, what you all are seeing here is 30 years of practice. This was literally the first NES game I ever played, and I guess it shows. Also, shoutouts to anyone else out there who has actually played this game. Not beaten, just played. Because I think it's an awesome game, but I'm biased, of course. And shoutouts to everyone at the last GDQ who accepted my challenge to play the game. There were at least a dozen or so people who braved the game, and I think they did pretty well. Alright, so this level you saw that there were no color blocks at all. There were only silver blocks. So that means there are no power-ups, because these silver blocks cannot drop power-ups. So it makes it a bit difficult, because you kind of lean on power-ups sometimes. But it's not so bad. If I could hit these last two blocks, it'd be good. There we go. Alright. So far so good. Alright, another puzzle level. Very precise movement here. And we're good. Now if I get disrupt, this disrupt will kill me. Because if you take that, all three balls will come rocketing out at light speed and you can't save them. Or at least I'm not able to save them. So, don't take the first disrupt. Alright. Now, after this level, we're going to get into some hard levels. 14 especially has annoyingly placed gold blocks along the sides, which can make completing the level in one life very difficult. There are a number of levels where if I die once, that's expected, and I'm okay with that. There are no levels where I should die twice, so dying twice on a level is not good. But there can be, you know, quote-unquote strategic deaths, just to reset the speed of the ball and finish a level quickly, especially if there's only one annoying block out of the way, and for whatever reason you just can't get to it. So you see the alternating color blocks and silver blocks, which are up to 3 hits now, makes this a very difficult one life clear. Now I haven't seen a break yet, which is not at all surprising, because the break capsule is very, very rare as far as I can tell. I have had a run where I did not get a single break capsule at all. So I call that the warpless world record, because why not? Alright, there's my first death. First death in 14 is not bad. Not bad at all. That's actually really, really good. The question is, can I clear from here? That's the real question. Because those blues on the left are not very well placed. I am not taking that extend because it's just going to make things harder. So now I need the enemies to kind of help me out here, if at all possible. Ooh, that was close. That would have been good, but the enemy was in the way. Alright. Enemy, help me out here. There we go. One down, one to go. Ooh, close. This is what kills runs, by the way. Or one of the things that kills runs. Just the slow conversion of a level that shouldn't be that bad. No. Maybe? Maybe this will do it. Ooh, close. I'll do it. Alright, there we go. Success. Alright, that was, again, one death on that level is not bad at all. One death on this level is not bad at all, just from the sheer number of blocks, and you see how fast the ball is starting. Another one of the levels that starts the ball really fast. Sometimes in levels like these, my strat is just get the ball to the top as quickly as possible, and then just let the ball do as much damage as possible, and then die and clean up from there. But sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So you may all put your guesses in now, chat, if I will get a break, and if I do, what the first level it will be in. I'm gonna guess it's gonna be on level 22. That's my guess. And there are 36 levels, but the 36th level is the final boss, so obviously you can't get a break on that. Ooh, okay. Alright, that was not a good death. That was too soon. But that's alright. We got at least one extra life. So we have lives to spare so far, but you don't want to start throwing them away too fast. I'm going to clear this other side, hope for a laser. By the way, I haven't seen a laser in a while. Where are my lasers at? Alright, I want to take the slowdown, because I don't want to die twice. Anti-speedrun strats, activate. Alright, disrupt's not bad. We're going to ride this all the way to the end. So here, with all the blocks in the middle and low to the bottom, strat is to just keep sending them up the sides, and the enemies will hopefully, direct them towards the middle. As far as capsule generation goes, I didn't mention that. There is predetermined which blocks have capsules in them. If you hit a block that it can drop a capsule, it will not drop one if there's more than one ball in play, as I mentioned, or if there's already a capsule falling on the screen. So, while there can be a huge section of blocks that have capsules, if you hit them all at the same time, you're only going to get one capsule. Alright. Again, one death, not too bad. Alright, this is one of the last few easy levels. And I got laser right off the bat. This level I usually get a break in because I don't need it. There's literally nothing really to this level. It's also weird that sometimes weird that sometimes the speed down and the break capsules can look very similar because one's pink and one's purple. But the break is definitely a deeper purple, so it's easy to tell. And also, it's tough to tell on the resolution the NES has, but the blocks do have, all the capsules have letters on them. As you can see, the E is easily readable there, but the D for the light blue, you can't, it's very, very tough to read the letter. And that's supposed to be an S right there. I don't know why I took that, that was weird. Okay. I'm too busy talking, not paying attention. Said, ooh. See, the problem I have is I like points, so, and taking a capsule gives you 1,000 points. So I I want all the capsules. There's no extra life. Silver's up to 4 hits now. That was very good. I'm going to shoot up the middle. I go back and forth whether I should shoot up the middle or shoot up the side on this level. If you're shooting up the side, it can, gets the ball to clears the top and the sides, but it can be very difficult to clear the middle also. So I think the safer strat, I guess, is to clear the middle first and then go up. And then, of course, you get the laser that's totally, utterly useless except for 2 blocks. So what can you do? Alright, catch is excellent. That's exactly what we're looking for. Because the extend was not really doing much. Alright, angles please. Alright, enemies you can... Okay, good. Alright, another thing I should mention is the spawning of the enemies at the top. They will spawn on the side where the Voss is located, if they can spawn. Not all levels have... all levels can spawn up to 3 enemies, but they don't always all spawn right away. Some of them are on a delay. So they may wait 15 seconds after you begin the level, and then they start spawning. So some levels you just won't see any enemies until part of the level is completed. And of course, on this level you get the laser off the top, and get lasers all the time, because lasers are so effective against gold blocks. As we know. Oh, and 1 up. Very nice. Alright, now I got 7 lives. We're in good shape so far. I almost just died right there. Because I was celebrating. Never celebrate too soon. There we go. Alright. One of the hardest levels in the game is level 20, round 20. 4 hits for the silvers, and just all the gold blocks are there to annoy you. And they do their job very well. Because when the ball goes in between, that's, 4 or 5 hits on a block. That just speeds the ball up totally unnecessarily. But this catch is going to do me wonders, so we will see how it goes. I'm tempted to take the disrupt now. Ooh. See, sometimes it's also hard to tell which direction the ball is going to go. If the ball lands right in the middle of the Voss. Ooh, okay. Alright, not bad. Again, this is the level you expect 1 death, so that's alright. We're gonna hope this block has a power-up in it. Oh, it does. Nice. Alright, so we got to get those silvers. And who knows how many hits they have. They might have none, for all we know. Well, there goes 1. Alright, 1 death. Good. That's good. Good level. This level can just die in a fire. And I totally missed the first shot. Off to a good start. You want to get a disrupt while the ball is in there, please? No. The ball didn't stay up there. As it is known to do. So here you just keep throwing the ball at the top and pray. That's the kind of thing you do. Catch is excellent. That wasn't. Alright. Again, 1 death in this level is not bad, but we had catch, so that was unfortunate that that's what happened. I try to manipulate the spawn so that the enemies help me out, but easier said than done, unfortunately. I hope you guys like the ting sound from the ball hitting the gold blocks, because you're going to hear it for a little bit. It's so hard to keep control. And that's why the game is impossible. In case anyone needed to know. Alright, well at least I kept 1 ball up there. Please. Thank you. Alright. well, all those extra lives we got, that was what that was what they were for right there. Alright. Alright, we got a little bit of a break here. This level's not too bad, but things can go awry quickly if you're not paying attention. And I called my first break in this level, and it hasn't happened yet, so let's see. Alright, I will take your extra life, and thank you very much. Even though I had the laser, that was okay, because the laser, I can't shoot all the blocks anyway, so. We're having so much fun, we're going to take the slow down too, because, what can I say? This run is by no means on quote-unquote world record pace. World record is 28 minutes flat, and by flat I mean I'd stop my timer at 28 minutes, 0 seconds, and 0 hundredths of a second. Always fun. I mean, it's probably technically a high 27:59, but, you know, whatever. Alright, here we have level 23. This is... I mean, the points to be had, I didn't discuss the point system for the blocks. All the color blocks have a value between 50 and 100. The silver blocks are 50 points times the round number. So I see all those silver blocks here, they're 50 times 23. And, you know, I can't do math right now, I'm focusing on the game, so I'll let everyone else who are adept at math do the math. But you are guaranteed an extra life if you have to beat the entire level, because there are more than 60,000 points in the level. I really want to see a laser. There it is. Ask and you shall receive. Alright, now I gotta clear out the bottom here before it totally wrecks me like that. Dang. Very unfortunate. It's tough to focus on the laser and the ball at the same time. Oh, I got the laser back. Oh, game, you are so generous and wonderful. Ooh. See, there's that speed up. Change the angle on me. It tried. Alright. One life lost, not that was okay. Alright, here is the last easy level. Not a whole lot going on in this level. By the way, my guess was wrong. I did not get a break in 22, and matter of fact, I haven't seen a single break yet. So those of you who guessed I would not get a break, you are still winning. It's funny, with all the color blocks on here, I think there's only like 4 power-ups at all. So there's really not much to happen here, other than take a mental break and don't die on one of the easy levels. You see, the enemies don't spawn until the level's almost over. I got a laser, a laser at the end. Makes sense. All right, 25. This level is terrible, as you can see by the double layer of silver blocks, which are now 5 hits. I want to see a disrupt here. Nice. Okay, this is going to break the second layer, which is nice. So as far as I can tell, the position of the boss does impact what capsule you get. But it's, you know, pixel perfect as far as I know, so there is a way to manipulate getting breaks all the time, but as far as actually doing that, you know, good luck with that. I'm going to take a death there. That was not going anywhere fast. Luckily, I have a way to shoot the ball right up the side here, like that. And then, of course, it comes right back down, because the game knows. Just trying to beat the game. Alright. Oh, that was unfortunate. Suddenly, you can hit the corner of those blocks like that, and it can cost you what you thought was a good angle. Alright. No, I got the speed up at the wrong time. I don't want to take another death, but this is not a good pattern. I got another speed up. Let's see if that helps at all. There we go. And up there again. Stay up there, please. I said please. Apparently that wasn't good enough. Watch how much this slows the ball down. Did you notice the slowdown of the ball? I did. Alright, that'll help. Maybe. Please? There we go. Alright. Again, 1 death. That's okay. Now we get another little bit of a breather, but this level is deceptively difficult because you have to angle the ball to get to access all the blocks. And the enemies just love to block you. But eventually the ball gets through. They love to mess up the angle too. Alright. Unfortunate speed change, but nothing we can do about it. Back on pattern. Alright. The defense is down. And we're going to do this 1 block at a time, I guess. So efficient. Please, game. Please. There we go. Alright. Alright, 27. Another very, another high point level, as you can see with all the silvers. This one, I think, has one of the slowest starting speeds with one of the fastest speed ups from the top of the level. So, if I die and shoot the ball towards the top, you will see said speed up. Although normally, the speed up, the ball just speeds up normally long before I get all the way to the top. And we're not going to take the slow down. The ball's going slow enough as it is. And the goal is to get the ball in between. There we go. And hurt everyone's ears. I hope no one was wearing headphones. Guess I should have sent a warning out, but what can you do? Angles, please. There we go. Ooh. That was close. So you want to have the ball. Alright, we're going to take this because I'm tired. Oh, okay, well that worked. That blew up in my face. Fantastic. So you want the ball to hit the enemies from the top, so that the ball goes upwards, not downwards. And it doesn't always work out that way. Here we go. Watch the speed up. We should be able to keep all 3 of these balls in play, hopefully. I say, and they'll soon come all down at the same time, like that. It's always fun to try to save all 3 balls and then miss all 3 balls, but didn't happen that time. Alright, 28. We'll try to clear the middle first. Easier said than done. It's one of those levels where you can get into bad patterns. And it can be hard to get out of them. Oh, another extra life? Pretty sick right there. How many is that, 4? I think it's 4 extra lives I've gotten so far. And no breaks. Are you surprised? I'm not surprised. Alright. I need the ball to bounce inside, please. Wow, none of them bounced inside. Alright, there we go, finally. Crazy. Oh, that's a bad block to leave for last. That is not good at all. Please help. Thank you. That is a very bad block to leave for last. Alright. This level, the strat that I've come up with is to clear the top first. Which seems counterintuitive, possibly. This is actually going to work out pretty well. Because hopefully that ball... No, it didn't. Okay, well, whatever. Hopefully you keep the ball up the top to clear the top, and then hopefully you just don't shoot the ball up the top again. Which is, again, easier said than done. So I guess we're going to clear the bottom first. Ooh, I don't know how that missed that. Hitboxes. How do they work? There we go. Another good level to get a break game. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Or any capsule. Another one. Game, you're funny. Alright, well, I'm stuck in a pattern now. That just saving the balls just sends it back up to the top. I want to already cleared the top. Alright, we're going to die. Because again, I got another free life, so. Better to just keep going with a fresh life. I mean, when you die and you don't actually lose a life on the life counter, you know you have too many extra lives. I have had runs where I've actually skipped 1-ups because I had so many lives and didn't need them. Oh, laser, thank you very much. That was brilliant. Please go up the top and stay up there. Alright. Excellent. Alright, we're in the 30s. Home stretch. 7 levels to go. The level, and there's the break. Round 30. Whoever gets round 30, you win all the internets. Congratulations. Be sure to share with your neighbor. So here's another very high point level, just from the sheer number of silver blocks. But, yeah. Just gonna do the best we can. Clear some of these low blocks, hopefully. I don't need another slowdown yet, game. Wait till the ball speeds up a little bit more. Even then, I may not take it. Alright, let's do this. Save all the balls. Oh, no, I can't save them if they all come out at the same time, game! I may be good at this game, but I'm not that good. Then it did it again. Oh, jeez. That was a weird angle change right at the very end. Okay. No problem. I have 8 million lives. We got this. 1 hit. Of course. Alright, this is the last really hard level. Just mostly from the blocks in between the gold blocks. They may not look that bad, but they are. Why did I take that? I hope you weren't counting on me to save you guys in some time, because I'm not helping you out here with this strat. I should actually die and start over again. But that would be silly. Time's not too bad. Estimate's 40. We will easily come in under the estimate. That's not a problem. There's the speed up. I should shoot the ball in between the goals a little bit to speed up the ball some. That feeling when you actually want the ball to speed up? What world are we living in? Alright, see if I can shoot between the blocks. There we go. Alright. The laser has done all it can. Now just precision shooting. There's one. There's two. Ooh, that was close. Ooh. We're all around it. Alright, there we go. Excellent. Alright, last level with silver blocks, which are now 6 hits. And for those of you who've played the Japanese version of this game, you're wondering, what is this level? It's not in this version of the game. As I recall, the Japanese version, this is the level with the final boss. But for the American version, we needed to add 3 more levels because the game wasn't hard enough. Makes perfect sense. How about a laser game? One more time for the laser. We've been a little stingy with those lasers in this run. Hey, there it is. I almost died, and I missed it anyway. Easy come, easy go, I suppose. Calls for a capsule, doesn't pick it up. We're gonna do it the fun way. Save the balls! Ooh, almost. The enemy tried too hard and they succeed. Oh, jeez. There's the ball is coming down at the same time again. Ooh. That feeling when you shoot the gap. Ooh. Extend, best capsule ever? Not? Oh, I guess it's not bad in this situation. Oh, angles. Literally impossible. Jeez. How did I miss that block entirely? The entire round. Alright. Slow conversion, but What can you do? Alright, let's see if I can get a good pattern on this level. Alright, we did it. Good. Another one up. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Alright, the pattern that I did there clears out all the blocks in between all the gold blocks, which is the main reason why this level is so annoying. So, we did it. See that? Easy peasy. Last regular level. I have 9 million lives to go, so I think we're alright. Wouldn't mind one more break to get this run over with. That would be nice. But since I have a disrupt in play, we won't see any capsules. So much for that plan. We're just going to do it the old-fashioned way. Maybe. One more extend for the fans. There we go. Last, final boss. Ultimate serious time. It's Doe. Doe. 16 hits. Another extra life. I missed the last hit. And that's it. We did it. We did it, everyone. I beat the impossible game. Thank you, everyone, for all the GGs. They are greatly appreciated. I'm very happy to be able to show this game off to all you wonderful retro fans. It's a great game. If you happen to have an Arkanoid controller, I recommend you give it a shot. But yeah, that's it for me, except time flowed reversely and sequel? Yeah, there's like 8 million versions of this game out there, so. But yeah, thank you very much, and thanks for watching. Stay tuned for my brother, who is running 2 games back to back that you don't want to miss, so please stay tuned. Thank you, everyone, and good night.